Well, hello guys. This is my second video about my stage 2B breast cancer that I got diagnosed in December. This Monday, February 10th, I just completed my fourth chemotherapy. One of the drugs we'll call andromycin. It's called the Red Devil. It looks like a red, kind of like something that you give in the movies to vampires. It's all red, and then you get another chemotherapy right after that. So these four chemotherapies were the hardest chemotherapies. They were going on every 2 weeks. Each treatment I would be there for 5 hours receiving the chemotherapy drugs through my port. So this Monday I finally completed the fourth one, and in a week from now, probably February 23rd, I'm gonna start going on Taxol, which is weekly, once a week. The doctors are saying that it might be a little bit easier than this one, but we never know, hopefully. I did pretty well. Lucky me, I've been tired, just kind of dragging. You just feel really tired after each chemos. It's not fun, but it's doable, and anybody that goes through it can do it. And what I wanted to talk about today is, we didn't talk about the first video, I probably forgot, is about staging. So if you get diagnosed with any type of cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer, any type of cancer, or prostate cancer, anything related to that, a lot of doctors forget to do staging, and it's something that you should know to request. So staging means that they give you scans before you start your treatments to make sure to see if the cancer spread. Like in my case, it's stage 2B because it spread to the lymph nodes. But then we check my lungs, my abdomens. Looks like the CT scans show that everything is clear. So you want to know before any treatment, you really want to know where the cancer is and what we're dealing with. So it's called staging. It's either a PET scan or CT scans. They can go, depends how your insurance takes that. They can go around it, but it's very important to do so before you start any treatments for cancer. So I did survive the fourth chemo. In a week I'm starting my other 12, which is probably not fun. I'm still worried about it, but it's doable, like I said in the beginning. I've been sleeping a lot. I'm lucky. I was able to go to work and still teach my yoga classes and still could help people. Not always in my best, but I try, because movement during chemotherapy is important. If you lay in bed and you don't do much of anything, it's very hard to deal with the treatments for cancer. If you make yourself get up and go and move and maybe exercise and maybe eat and get fresh air, it will keep you going. It will keep you going from depression. It would keep you going to live your life, to know that there is other life besides dealing with all these treatments. That's what I wanted to talk about it. And then I did lose my hair around the second treatment. It started coming out, doesn't come out all out like people say, it comes out in patches, so I had to shave it. I'm lucky that I did keep my eyebrows and my eyelashes. Probably they're not gonna fall off anymore according to doctor, because I went through the hardest chemotherapies. This week I will be going to meet a few surgeons and a few plastic surgeons to see where we at, and which group I want to go, because you usually want to have, usually with cancer you will have breast cancer 2 surgeons operating on you, 2 or 3. One surgeon is the surgery that he has to remove the cancer, the lymph nodes, everything that got infected with cancer. The other one is the plastic that had to make you look suitable for the next chapter of your life. There's another surgeon that operates some lymph nodes that I'm going to see. So it could be each surgery, probably my surgery will be 2 or 3 doctors at the same time. After chemotherapy, they don't give you surgery right away. You have to recuperate around 1 month. But everything is doable, and I'm still here. And so people say cancer is a fight. So I don't know if we really fight for your life. It's a fight with your body. You start realizing what are you made of when you have cancer. Your body, you can be spiritually developed, you can believe and pray all you want, and it does help. But then your body is the one that has to deal with all of that. and your body that has to fight. And sometimes you think, gosh, you really take it for granted what your body can do to fight it and to live. And that's why we all should nourish our bodies. And it's about stress, and it's about food, and it's about exercise, and sleep better, not having sleepless nights, because it's not worth it. Because in the end of the day, is your fight, but it's your body, your physical body that fights it. And it has to be very strong to fight chemotherapy and other things that people undergo too. But it's all doable. I'm not the only one on the planet that has it. There's many women, unfortunately, in the United States, 1 out of 8 women get that breast cancer and other cancers. Kids get cancer, and they go through that, and it's tough. But it's also important to have a good family around that takes care of you. I'm lucky I have good co-workers, I have good family, I have people that care. So it keeps me going. And I don't go to any support groups, because I realized that when you start going to support groups and people tell you their stories, it's very sad, but you wanna keep going to be normal. And I think by socializing with my coworkers and going to work, and socializing with my family and people that not so sick like me, I know that there will be an afterlife in the end of this battle. So I decided not to go to support groups. So I'm basically just with friends and family, and my dog and my daughter, and all the good things. But yeah, so next week, in 1 week from now, I'm starting Taxol for 12 weeks until May 11. I really hope so. Pray that everything will go well like it did for these 4 drugs. I'm very lucky, like I said. The doctors think I'm very lucky too, because it's very hard on a lot of people. But the key is to movement. And I am working in sports medicine now in a wellness center, and I teach yoga and sports. And I didn't know how important is the movement. Even the days that you feel like you can't get out of bed, you gotta do it 15, 20 minutes of fresh air or movement. Yoga is what keeps me going after each treatment. I still get up and I exercise for at least 1 hour. And it helps with the side effects, because there's a lot of side effects and every person is different. There is a lot, but movement, life, Parana, force is the most important. Well, you guys take care. Hope everything is well, and see you for my next video. Bye.